Hey everyone, welcome. Today we are building something super fun. A talking rock paper scissors game using Python. By the end of this video, you will learn how to use Python to create an interactive game, add AI voice using PyTTSX3, improve user experience with error handling. So let's dive into it. Now let's create a folder called rock paper scissors. Now let's open Visual Studio Code and open the rock paper scissors folder that we have created. Now I just want to create a file named main.py. Now you can write your Python code here. So before we start coding, make sure you have installed a Python extension and also PyTTSX3 library for the text-to-speech conversation. You can go to Chrome and type pyttsx3 Python and we get this. So just copy it, go to the terminal. For the terminal, you can type control apostrophe and you can paste it shift insert and you can install the pyttsx3 module. So in my laptop we can find it's already requirement already satisfied. So pyttsx3 it's already installed here. So for now just import uh, random and also import pyttsx3. The random module helps the computer to pick rock, paper, scissors randomly, while the pyttsx3 let our game speak back to us. So now we need to initialize our AI voice engine so it can convert from text to speech. So we can do that by creating a variable name called engine and pyttsx3 dot init. This sets up our voice assistant, making the game more interactive. Next, we define three game choices. Those are rock, paper, scissor, and we can keep that in the list. So I'm creating a variable called choices, and in that I need to keep rock, paper, and scissors. Let's create another variable called running and is equals to true. So what this does is it ensures the game continues until the player chooses to exit. So now let's create a function that makes our AI voice assistant to speak any text that we pass it. So let's define it as speak. So we can use keyword def, which is used to define a function. So def speak text and can write engine dot say text, also engine dot run and wait. So with this, our game can literally talk to us. So um, now let's create a loop that keeps running the game until the player decides to quit. Okay. So I'll take a while loop for this, and while running, it ensures until the running is true, this code runs. So player, let's create this player and let's give it a none, and let's create another variable called computer, and let's write random dot choice of choices. In this, we can find random module where we can find a function name called choice in the random module, and we have given choices, which is the list we have provided here as input. So now it will select a random text that is rock or paper or scissor. The computer does it. So it now to make our game more user friendly, we ask the player to enter the choice and validate it. So also it's a great way to write a code using try and except, because we can handle exceptions through that easily. So now I write try player is equals to input, sorry, this should be after the while, input rock, sorry, input enter a choice. It should be from rock, paper, or scissor. And okay, now let's give a condition that if player not in choices, we should raise an exception where we have to write invalid choice. Now, if the player enters something wrong, so it should also handle exception, right? So we have to write except where exception as E and print E. Now this has to speak by computer, so speak str, which is a string that has to be set by the computer, and let's continue. And here it's showing speak is something wrong, so sorry, now it's okay. So now when we mention continue, the loop where the point at which it's showing exception, it does not execute the point at which it's getting um, exception. So and it continues the loop. So and it also ensures it does not crash our game what we are playing. Now once the inputs are valid, uh, we display and announce the choices by printing f player and player. Also, I want to computer to speak the input that has been given. So player and player. Now also I wanted to print the output of the computer that has been given as output. Print f computer and computer, and he has to speak f, so computer and computer. Now computer speaks the text, the input that we have given, and also the output that has been provided by the computer. Now I wanted to declare who is the winner. So for that I have to write another code separately. Now the logic behind it is, uh, if player has the same value of the computer output, then the result is tie. So we can write it's a tie. Okay, so also we have another case where if player ha has the same value rock and computer as scissors, or that is this backslash is only used to continue the next line. So player is equals to, also we have a paper and computer is equals to rock, or next line player is equals to scissors, and computer is equals to paper. If any of the three conditions is satisfied, then we are the winner, not player. You win. And other than this, sorry, other than this, any condition will result to lose. Now I just wanted to print the result. Also, I wanted to make computer speak about the result. Now we can add another feature to it, like we can ask the player if we want to display again it and if he wants to play again. So for that we can write play again is equals to input do you want to play again? Do you want to play again? You can write yes or no, and taking this into consideration and making it lower so there will be no confusion. And if play again is not equals to y, which is running, will be false, and it gets terminated. And after that we can add another speak saying thanks for playing. Now let's try to execute it. Here it given as enter a choice, so let's give a rock.
Player, rock. Computer, paper.
There's something wrong here. Result is not defined. Somewhere I have written wrong. So where's the result? So here is the mistake. So let's save it and let's execute it again. So let's give rock.
Player, rock. Computer, rock. It's a tie.
Okay, so I just want to play again, yes, and I just want to give paper.
Player, paper. Computer, scissors.
See,
It's a tie.
there's something wrong here again. It's showing it's a tie. It's wrong here. Okay, let's get into it. Something's wrong here. So variable name is result. Let's save it. Let's run again.
Thanks for playing.
Let's run again. Let's give paper.
Player, paper. Computer, paper. It's a tie.
I want to play again, so let's give paper again.
Player, paper. Computer, rock. You win.
Want to play again. I want to give paper.
Player, paper. Computer, scissors. You lose.
Now it's correct. So what if I gave input as gun?
Thanks for playing.
Oh, sorry. Let's run it again. What if I give input as gun?
Invalid choice.
So the code is good now. Oh, thank you.